What's up guys, my name's Diachronic, your host on this Destiny video. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Fatebringer. It's a legendary hand cannon gotten from the Vault of Glass. You have to beat the Templar on hard, and it will be a random drop from this. You can get Found, Verdict, Fatebringer, stuff like this from the Templar. You know, there's that big guy with the full shield around him on the Vault of Glass. If you kill him, you'll have a random chance of getting this, and this weapon is phenomenal. Straight off the bat, I'm going to be telling you guys this weapon is definitely worth trying to get, because it's just such a phenomenal weapon. From the bat, ironically, it's not that great of a weapon. With the upgrades that it gets, it's just one of the best weapons in the game. Make sure you stay till the end of the video to see if your comment was featured in the
comment of the day.
Also to see how to enter the comment of the day. Let's try to get 666 likes on today's video, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually a really phenomenal weapon. If you guys can help try to push for those 666 likes, try to get that 666 combo down, that would be absolutely phenomenal. So the reason the Fatebringer is such an amazing weapon is actually a culmination of so many upgrades. They're all the best and the most amazing upgrades that all like collaborate together for this amazing weapon. First and foremost, the weapon does arc damage, which is really effective against fallen enemies, whether it be the fallen captains, which it absolutely rips through. A level like 27 fallen captain, you just absolutely rip through him. 4 shots and he is dead, which is absolutely insane. Anything with arc shields, when it's arc burn, you actually do amazing damage. And that in itself is actually one of the leading reasons why it's amazing, but I find that there's actually more compelling reasons, and it's actually upgrades. For the most part, the sights, you know, the first, second, and third are all very much the same. The first one is just blue, the second one has like a diagonal on it, the third one is just a square. I prefer the second one just because of the diagonals. It makes it so you can actually see more of a horizontal type of thing, but for the most part, those are very unneeded, and they could have been used for actual like barrel extensions and all that stuff. But for the most part, the upgrades you're going to want to look at are actually called Firefly, explosive rounds, and the reload. So the reason why this is a great weapon is because the first upgrade on it, explosive headshots, that's just insane. So if you get a kill with precision damage with this weapon, the enemy will explode. I think it looks like it does solar damage, but the enemies actually burn up with arc damage, so they'll actually be blue and burn up into ash with blue, which is kind of weird because it does look like it explodes in solar, but for in fact it actually does arc damage, so it will blow up in solar. So don't expect this to actually do fire damage. It does do arc damage with explosion. Of course, you got your damage upgrade, and there's actually a couple of upgrades in this first ladder here that are actually pretty cool. The first one increases the amount of ammo you can carry. It just upgrades it by 1, so in the magazine, so that's not really that important, but also increases the extra magazine to extra ammo, so it goes up to like 120 bullets, which is insane. Second upgrade is not that great, and the last upgrade is where it's at. It gives you explosive rounds. Now this is actually my favorite. It's pretty much a choice between explosive rounds and more ammo, but for the most part, for me, explosive rounds every time. Not only for the fact that you can get some AoE damage, but you also do extra damage. If you guys don't know, if you hit somebody with explosive shot, you do the initial damage, and the explosive damage actually hits them the second time. So if you shoot an enemy, you'll see not only one hit, but you also see a second hit. So I do like over 400 damage with a headshot for the first hit, and I'll do an extra 150 damage, which is just with the extra explosive damage. With the fact that you can also hit enemies in the area, makes this such a good PvE weapon. And the last upgrade that's really important is precision kills will actually increase your reload speed. So if you go for the precision shots, you get explosive damage from your explosive damage. You'll get Firefly, which will send out an explosion, as well as the fact that you can reload fast. This weapon is just such a beast. Of course, the other upgrade is doing more damage to oracles. That's really not that important. If you're doing Vault of Glass, it's kind of important. And of course, you have your standard upgrades all the way down. Of course, you can see what type of material it is. Other than that, those are pretty much the upgrades. Getting precision kills gives you headshot explosions, doing explosive damage, and reeling fast from precision damage. You just want a headshot the entire time. So what I recommend is not just spamming this into a group of enemies, which is actually pretty fun. It's just taking your time. You've got 12 shots. You can clear an entire room with this thing. If you have groups of thralls, 1 shot per group of thrall. You don't have to worry about spamming it, even though you have explosive rounds. Just get that headshot, and you will do so much damage. Also, reload really fast. So just take your time with this. Don't spam it as much, and you'll get so much headshots. And it does have a lot of ammo. So don't be worried about spamming it. But that's just my recommendation. Again, if I had to compare this to weapons like the Thorn, the fact that it's a legendary just makes this weapon way better than Thorn. You can have other exotics on at the same time. Thorn does a little bit more damage, but personally, I way prefer the explosive damage, because in times it can do more damage than the Thorn actually can do, but and again, the Thorn's actually a lot harder to get in my opinion, because oh my god, that much void damage in the Crucible, whatever, we're not going to talk about that, but comparatively, the Thorn is a little bit more damage, but with the explosive damage, you're probably going to be doing more damage with the Fatebringer, and it's a legendary weapon, which makes it such an amazing weapon. But anyways, that's pretty much my review for you guys today. Again, the sights are very much a preference thing. I just picked the second one. All the damage upgrades are only for getting higher damage when you're in a higher level. Do I recommend this weapon? Yes, I do highly recommend this weapon. If you're looking for a good weapon, do the Vault of Glass on hard. Do the Templar as much time as you can. Get as much rewards as much as you can, because the Fatebringer is a beast. And I absolutely love it. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you think of this weapon. If you think there's another hand cannon that's better, list the reasons why. Not only just on one reason or a second reason, list all the reasons, whether it be aesthetics, sights, the upgrades, how much damage it does. Leave it down below, because Thorn, I agree, looks better aesthetically, but this weapon is just such a beast. But anyways, that's the video for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. So for today's
comment of the day,
actually it goes to me. No, I'm just kidding. It goes to DZJ Warrior. He says, what sniper are you using? I respond with primary land beyond time. Yeah, bad. I just really love how I responded to this comment. It's an older comment, so if you've been following me on Twitter, you would have seen it before, but I just love how I responded to this, because I think it was the Black Wax Idol farm video. This gun sucks. Don't even try. It compared to the Fatebringer, it ain't got shit, or any of the other weapons for that fact. It just doesn't do enough damage. I think the way they should buff this weapon is just that fact that just make it do massive critical hit damage. If this weapon did like more damage critical hit wise than, let's say, the Icebreaker, then it would be a viable weapon. The iron sights would be a drawback, the fire rate would be a drawback, but the damage would be so phenomenal. Maybe body shots wouldn't do as much, but I think that the precision damage should be through the roof on this weapon, or the fact that if you get extra precision, it should just continually stack the amount of damage you can do with the weapon. I think that would make it more of a viable weapon, but for the most part, it's a bad weapon. If you guys want a weapon review on it, I will. I'll try to upgrade it with some bounties, but it's a bad weapon. Don't even worry about it. Anyways, that's the video for you guys today. If you did like it, make sure you leave a like down below, as well as subscribe for more Destiny content. If you want to enter the comment today, make sure you leave down a comment that's either funny, inspirational, or motivational with the hashtag comment of the day, and I'll pick my favorite. I'm gonna be putting them in a folder, and if don't worry, don't be discouraged if I don't pick your comment right away. I do put them in a folder and actually roll them out with some videos, so you never know, maybe your comment will be on a future video. But anyways, that's the video for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, my name's Chronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.